Hello, and welcome to the Introduction to Resistance Training for the Grade 10 Phys Ed program. This is Lesson 1, and today we're going to be talking about the benefits to resistance training, or why do we do it, and some rules on how to behave in the weight room, and all weight rooms, not just the FRC one, but all public gyms. Let's get started. So first we want to talk about why do we do resistance training and why is it important? AKA, what are the benefits to training with weights? One of the big benefits is strengthening your tendons and ligaments, and the obvious factor of it strengthens your muscles, which allows you to have better success at physical activities. It makes you stronger, it makes you faster, and you can do things very, very easy. So strengthening your muscles is a great way to improve your success at physical activity. It also improves your posture by improving the muscles in your back and your core muscles. It also it lowers your chance of injury, so you don't get hurt so very often. Lots of times our muscles can support our joints so that we have a less chance of injuring and hurting ourselves. As well, it allows us to control what our body is made of. So our body fat versus our lean muscle, which is our muscles. So it allows us to change what we have in our body and what our body is made of. The more we exercise and do things with resistance training, the more muscle that we will build, and the more body fat will be burned off. In our FRC weight room, there are some rules that you all need to follow. These are the same rules that were talked about in the FRC weight room orientation that you did at the start of the year. But here are some highlights from that orientation video that should be reviewed. Number one, you should always be changed into your gym clothes. You should never be wearing jeans or even outdoor muddy shoes. You should always have a good change of clothes. It's good for your hygiene. You'd never go into the weight room without a supervisor or a teacher. You must have clean gym shoes. Do not ever fool around in there. It's a place that people come to work out and not to play dodgeball or basketball or any other hangout spots. It's a place to work out. So please respect that. If you cannot do something, ask how to do it. Teachers are always happy to help, and also there's probably some other people in the room who can also help you. If something's broken, tell the teacher that so they can fix it. Or if it can't be fixed, they could put an out of order sign on the machine, and so no one else can use it and get hurt themselves. No food or drinks inside, water only. No dropping weights onto the ground. And making sure that you clean the machine after you use it, so no one comes and sits into the sweaty mess that you made. Now let's talk about etiquette. Etiquette means how you behave. And ideally, in a weight room, we want to behave good because we want to protect other people and yourself and make the experience in the weight room a pleasant one. On the picture on the screen, you'll see a lot of different pictures and reminders of and examples of good ways that we can behave in a weight room. For example, if you use equipment, make sure you put it back exactly where you find it so other people can use it too. Don't hog the machine so in case other people want to use it. Making sure that you change your gym clothes regularly and use deodorant. Making sure you use your phone for only music instead of taking pictures or texting or making phone calls. Give people lots of space when they're exercising. Making sure that you don't have a lot of people standing around and watching one person exercise. It only takes one person to exercise. It does not take more than one person. Using your headphones to listen to music, not playing them out loud on a speaker. And if someone asks for help, you can always help them. Don't insist that you have to help them. Don't help people if they don't ask for help themselves. For example, spotting. These are great ways and good suggestions for us to how we behave in a weight room and how we have good etiquette. Now let's talk about two words that you're going to hear a lot when working out in the weight room. One is called repetition, or rep for short, and another one is called set. What a repetition is the number of times that you do an exercise. So one repetition would mean that you moved the machine or did the exercise one time. For example, if you did 10 of something, like 10 push-ups, that is 10 repetitions or 10 reps. A set is a group of repetitions. So for example, If someone said they were going to do 3 sets of 10 reps, that would mean that the person would do the machine and do the exercise 10 times, and then afterwards they would have a rest. The rest would usually be about 30 seconds to 1 minute. If a rest is any longer than that, that is poor etiquette because some people would want to use the machine. So that means that you would be hogging the machine by resting for a long time. After you rest, you would do the exercise another 10 times, followed by rest, and then another 10 times, followed by rest. You can see in the picture there how it's illustrated. So knowing how many sets and how many reps is a good idea and good plan before you start to do some exercise. Always know how many sets and how many repetitions you're planning to do of an exercise. It's good to repeat exercises. It's better for your body. So, to summarize today's lesson, make sure you know, for the test, know 3 benefits to resistance training. Why do we do resistance training? Know 3 rules of the weight room. Know 3 good ways we behave in the weight room, meaning etiquette. And what is a set and what is a rep? Be familiar with these things and you will do very well on the test. Thank you and have a great day.